On April 1, 2023, controversial transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney took to Instagram to advertise Bud Light beer, as the brewer promoted its tie-in for the National Collegiate Athletics Association's March Madness basketball tournament. In the clip, Mulvaney, 27, sat behind cans of Bud Light, sipping from one while pushing a competition to win $15,000 and, at the same time, declaring complete ignorance as to what March Madness was about and even what sport it involved. But as Anson Frericks explains in Last Call for Bud Light, the fall and future of America's favorite beer threshold editions, the promo caused instant outrage among Bud Light's loyal patrons. The reaction was explosive, he writes. Customers called for boycotts. Celebrities chimed in. Kid Rock was among the first to do so, posting a video of himself shooting a stack of Bud Lights with a rifle. F Bud Light and F Anheuser-Busch, he eloquently concludes. Frericks came to Last Call as the ultimate insider and a Bud fan long before he worked for them and even before he was old enough to drink it. In 1989, he watched the Super Bowl between his hometown team, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the San Francisco 49ers, a game also dubbed the Bud Bowl as it was the first time a company, Anheuser-Busch, and its two largest brands, Bud and Bud Light, produced an ad specifically for the Super Bowl that would not run after the Super Bowl. Although I was not legally able to drink, I knew Budweiser and Bud Light were cool, he writes. Knowing the latest commercials and catchphrases bought social currency at the lunch table. Since Frericks couldn't legally buy or drink the beer, he did the next best thing. He bought Bud Light neon signs, bottle openers, and commemorative steins on eBay and asked his local store for leftover displays. I decorated my room like a sports bar, he recalls. The obsession grew when Morris went to Yale University. When he graduated from Yale in 2006, Frericks took a job in Boston, sharing a loft apartment with two other guys and their own kegerator that exclusively served Bud Light. It seemed predestined Frericks would end up working for his favorite brand, and in 2011, after Harvard Business School, he joined Bud Light's parent company. When sales of Bud Light peaked in 2008, making it the '1 selling beer in America, then owners Anheuser-Busch were subject to a hostile takeover from Belgian-based InBev, and the resulting $52 billion deal was not only the largest cash deal in history but created the world's largest brewery, Anheuser-Busch InBev, or AB InBev. 3 years later, after finishing at Harvard Business School, Frericks joined AB InBev. 12 years later, though, Bud Light would lose its title as America's most popular beer, and the company's decline was rapid and shocking. I witnessed the brand evolve from one synonymous with Americana to one facing an identity crisis of its own making, writes Frericks, and that was largely down to the Dylan Mulvaney promo, a clip entirely at odds with the values the company had spent decades building with customers. Choosing Dylan as a brand ambassador was inauthentic, he writes. Dylan was sponsoring a March Madness competition with apparently no knowledge of what March Madness actually is.